And so she's okay, but she's got to take antibiotics, and it's a real pain trying to keep her from chewing on it and all that, but it's okay. So on her backs, we're not, let's see, we're not going to need a strap. Well, not going to do extensive work, but if you need it, what happened to Mark? Oh, there they are. Okay, so have a strap if you want it. I'm going to move this chair out of the way. We have too many chairs here. All right, so get comfy and just stretch the legs out, stretch the arms out. Take a normal breath or two, and then, oh good, okay. Normal breath or two, and then just begin to slow it down, refine it, inhaling, exhaling through the nose, right? We all know how to get into that yoga breathing. Oh, I didn't mute you guys. Always something I forget to do. There we go. All right, all muted, perfect. So slow breath in and out. Just allow that to start coming into the body. You know, we don't want to ever force it to happen, but it happens by being aware, right, of what we're doing. So allowing the breath to come deeper. Feel the chest rise up, feel the ribs move out. And, you know, we do want to get the belly involved with that. And if you're ever unsure about that, mostly if you're just somebody watching this video, you're not with me here, you know, you should be able to place a hand on the belly, and it should move up. You should feel it expand if you're getting that breath all the way down there. And then those exhalations, you know, you can move and wiggle a little bit, but also use the exhalations to kind of allow the body to relax. After a while, when you've been practicing this kind of breathing, it feels very natural for it to happen. Letting go of any tension, any tightness, any busy thoughts. And we do want to try to have our breath kind of equal in length. We don't want to have a nice slow breath in and then blow it out real fast. So try to notice that you are allowing the exhalation to take as much time as your inhalation. All right, so you've been here hopefully in that breath space for, you know, a minute or two at this point. We're just going to do a couple more breaths before we start moving. But always feel free to work at your own pace. You do not have to keep pace with me. You can, you know, work slower, faster, do things a little bit different if you need to. Always fine. All right, we're going to go ahead and get the knees bent and the feet on the mat. I am going to get up one more time, because I feel like my yoga music is too loud. Even if you cannot hear it, it's distracting to me. Whoops, that's as low as it goes. Okay. Whoa. So bent knees, arms alongside the body. Make sure you have some room overhead. If you have blocks like I do, you know, up here or anything, you just want those arms to clear the blocks. You don't want them to have anything in the way, water bottle, anything like that. So placing the arms alongside the body, we're just going to press the shoulders down. But if you have to actively engage to do that, that's too much energy right now. We're just going to let it relax. Even if they come off the mat a little bit, we want to feel that the shoulders are away from the ears, so our neck is long, our back is long, the heels line up with the hips, so everything's all lined up on the mat. We continue the breath focus, right? You know, don't hesitate to wiggle around until everything's perfectly comfortable for you. All right, so on your next breath in, you're just gonna let the arms come up off the mat, and you're gonna take them all the way overhead. Feel those fingertips stretching as far away as possible. And then as you exhale, You're going to bring the arms down, and it's really important that you stay focused on the breath here and not start changing that because of your movements. Your movements are going to match your breath. So inhaling again, overhead. Now the dogs are barking. Probably she's arrived. Oh well. And again, inhale, reach up and overhead. Every inhale, I want you to feel more length happening from shoulder to fingertips. You might also be feeling this alongside the body, right? Alongside the torso. Arms come back down on the exhale. So keep that going. A couple more. Okay, that's it. And even with the easiest little movements that we're doing, notice if you feel anything in the arms and shoulders as you start moving. Again, we want to always kind of check in. We hope that we have, that we can sort of expect what's going to happen in our practice, but sometimes if things are not feeling exactly the way you want them to, ease into some of the movements. So we're going to go one more inhale. I want you to just go ahead and lay those arms on the floor. Now you might have to open them out more to do that, or bend the elbows, but I do want them to be a little higher than the shoulders if you can. Backs of the hands on the floor somewhere. Take a breath in. On the exhale, just try to relax more. Inhale again. Keep those arms overhead on the floor. Exhale, relax. Notice what does feel tight here. Try to do a little bit of focus on that area. With your breathing, be aware on the inhale. On the exhale, let it go. Or try to let that tension ease up a bit. One more breath here. All right, on the next inhale, prepare to bring those arms off the mat. Exhale, bring them all the way back down to the mat. Now we're going to go ahead and open the arms now straight out from the shoulders, and you can have palms up or down. I'm more relaxed with palms open, but it's up to you. Keep your feet apart as they are already. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop knees right. Only as far as you can go with that breath out. Right away, inhale, bring the knees up. Exhale, drop them left. Inhale up. So keeping those feet apart, that just allows us to feel it differently through the hips. Exhale, twisting. Now you can add one more thing here if you like. When you exhale and drop the knees one way, you can turn your head the other. Again, if that feels good. Inhale, everything comes middle. Exhale, go the other way. We're going to do 2 more on each side. Don't go too fast. Use the breath for each movement. Make sure you're taking that full breath in, that full exhale. That full breath in, that full exhale. And then inhale, come back to the middle. Go ahead and make sure that everything's aligned still, and then bring those arms alongside you. Take a breath in and out. On your next inhale, arms over the head. Exhale, pull your right knee to the chest. We're going to start right here, allowing that leg to come in toward the body. You can hold anywhere that you like. I usually say avoid pulling right on the knee joint. I feel like you can get a little more range of motion either going down the lower leg or even holding behind the leg. But I like to do the whole thing, pull the whole thing into my chest. And then the first time we extend the leg up, I want you to extend it. I want you to bend the knee again. Do this 2 or 3 times, kind of let that knee loosen up a bit. And then when you extend the leg up, take the hands again somewhere behind the leg and point and flex. And you can ease into that if you know your feet tend to cramp a bit. Go slowly at first. And then start circling the ankle. Circle both ways. And then just extend, press that heel away. All right, bend the knee, and we're gonna just loosen the hip just a little bit with some circles here, moving the knee up and around. Again, if you wanna, if it helps you to use your hands on the leg, that's fine. Same thing, go both ways. All right. So once that hip feels a little bit looser, gonna go ahead and take the foot across the knee, and I do want you to start by keeping your left foot on the mat and press that knee out. So externally, external help here, right? That's our hand. But when we use something like that, like our strap or our hand or something, or even the wall, don't force it to happen and don't go too fast and hard, right? You want to kind of just ease into that stretch, see how that feels behind the leg. Now, if it's feeling really nice and easy already, you can take that left foot up right away, but I'm feeling tight today, so I'm going to keep gently pressing my knee out and just keep my foot on the mat. And we'll do this one again probably at the end of class, so you can always compare. Just another breath or two here. All right, now pull the right knee back into the chest. Give it a moment to relax, and then when you're ready, slide your left leg out. So you're going to notice what's happening in front of that left leg, those hip flexors that are tight. We're going to let those lengthen out. Keeping this right knee in. On your next inhale, open the right arm, and exhale, twist. Pull that knee across wherever you can. If you feel your shoulder come up, though, you've gone a little too far, so come back, keep the arm and shoulder on the mat, and then take the knee over. Again, whatever you want to do with the head, totally fine. All right, now we're going to come onto the back. We're going to replace both feet, right? We're going to have back to our bent knees pose. Bring those arms alongside you. Take a breath in and out. And then on the next inhale, arms are going to go over the head. And exhale, we're going to bring that left knee right into our chest. And we're going to start right here, just keeping the knee in. And then we'll extend the foot up. Same thing, start out with flexing and pointing, however, whatever speed you like to do. You know, if you need to move really slowly at first, if you can right away get into a little bit faster movement, but just give it some time for things to start warming up. And circle around. Same thing, we always want to go both ways. And then extend the leg up. Same thing, we're just kind of seeing how that very first extension feels. And then we're going to let the knee bend and work on the hip, right? So we still want to do those big movements, big circles here. Move the knee up and out and back in. If your hips move around a little bit, it's fine. We're really just kind of doing things to loosen it all up. And again, we're going to go both ways. All right, from there, taking that left foot across the right knee, As I said earlier, if you want to go right into that deeper thread the needle, taking the foot off the mat, do that. Or you can just stay here and press that knee out. All right, now from there, we're going to pull that left leg back in, or left knee back in. Allow the right leg to stretch all the way out. Now on the next inhale, open this left arm, exhale, twist, pull that knee across. Keep the left shoulder down. Again, turn the head any which way that you like. All right, now as you come onto the back again, I want you to stretch both legs out long. Bring both arms over the head. Try to get those arms on the floor, hands on the floor. Take a breath in, stretch a little longer. Exhale, keep those arms over the head, but just relax more, let yourself feel a little heavier into the mat. Don't get into that belly breathing on those inhalations. Exhale, relax. Inhale, stretch a little longer, fingers to toes. Exhale, relax. And one more time, full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, relax. From here, we're going to bring both knees into the chest. Hands wherever you like. Massage that lower back. If you start moving, you can just go side to side. You can do a little bit more circle movement if you like. Right now from here, rock yourself up, or if you want to roll over to your side and come over, we're going to immediately come to hands and knees. We're going to get going pretty quickly through our flow here on the mat. So get everything lined up, hands under the shoulders, and make sure that you don't lock the elbows. You do want to spread the weight through the whole hand, so take those fingers apart. Knees are under the hips, and we want to have a straight back. So pull the shoulders from the ears, try to straighten the spine, take a breath in and out. Again, inhale all the way to the belly. Exhale, contract the belly in. Let's do one more like that, no movement. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, baby cow. I want you to just barely tilt the tailbone and lift the chest front. Exhale, cat pose, but very small. Start by just drawing the belly in, a little bit of an arch here. Inhale, cow, maybe lengthening more through the spine, chest, tailbone. Exhale, arching a little bit more, rounding up. So continue those two at your own pace. I want you to get more movement and length through the spine each time. All right. I know we went from having gloomy June weather to almost overnight having hot summer weather, right? Crazy. We need to ease into it. We're here in San Diego. We can't handle that. Can barely handle anything over 80 degrees. Arch up. So again, work through this at your own pace. I want you to do two more, complete. All right, we're going to just do a couple of spinal twists here. So I want you to come back to all fours. We're going to alternate right and left a few times, and then we'll go deeper onto the shoulder. So on the next inhale, open your chest to the right, extend that right arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Make sure the spine stays straight. Right away, inhale, open to the left. Exhale, bring it back down. So imagine the spine staying long and straight and you're rotating that whole rib cage. Here we go. Open right. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open left. Exhale, lower. One more alternating. Right and down. Left and down. Now go to the right. Inhale, open. Exhale, scoop that arm under. Come all the way down to your right shoulder. Shift your weight in. Now, you can do whatever you want with that left arm. You want to wrap it behind you. I hear a lot of dog barking. I want you to stay there. I've got to check one thing real quick. What's going on here? Light going in? Okay, Charlie here? Where's Charlie? Charlie? Oh, you are here. Okay. All right. So sorry about that. You're on that right shoulder. Start to bring this left arm back in a little bit and then open to the right one more time. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Go through cat and cow on your own a couple times and then we're going to go into the left side. All right, so we're starting out straight back. Next inhale, open to the left. Exhale, come down to that left shoulder. All the way down. So shifting your weight in. And do whatever you like with that right arm. Try to keep the hips over the knees here. All right, 2 more breaths here. I know I left you there on the other side for a while. And as you do prepare to come up, you want to bring that right hand closer in so that as you come up, you're going to have the shoulder over the hand. Open inhale one more time. Exhale back to all fours. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Exhale downward dog. So toes under. This is a short dog, right? So we're keeping our hands right there under the shoulder. As you come up and back, you might find that your heels are on or a lot closer to the mat than normal, and that's what we want right now. So lift that tailbone. Let the head just hang. You can even do a few little gentle circles with the head going one way and then the other. And then when you just stop, you relax, you're going to feel the head just hanging. Now, if you don't have the heels on the mat, I want you to do some pedaling, trying to get one heel closer down as the other one comes up. If you're able to get both heels down, just enjoy that. You can make that more intense by bending the knees a little bit, or even just lifting both heels up and down. Lifting the heels up and bending the knees. Any little combo here that you enjoy while we're in this short dog. Shifting the hips again, any kind of movements here. All right, come back to hands and knees. If you need a little bit of a break, come up. Circle the hands a few times one way and then the other. We're just going to do a couple of opposite arm and leg lifts. What do I hear that called recently? Like hunting dog or pointing dog? I don't know. If you know, let me know. Okay, so when you're ready, on the next inhale, one leg and the opposite arm, they come up and reach front to back. They don't come high, they come hip, shoulder height. Lower them together, exhale. Other arm and leg, lift up, inhale. Lower, exhale. So as you're lifting that arm and leg, pull the belly in. Stabilize through the middle of the body. You don't want to have a lot of wiggling and wobbling going on. So inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, lower together if you can. Other side, inhale, reach. Exhale, lower each one more time. All right, take a breath in. Exhale to child's pose. Now we're going to take those arms a little more forward as our hips come back. One more breath here. On that next inhale, prepare, pull the hands slightly in, tuck the toes under, exhale, lift up into that downward facing dog. Again, move, wiggle, shift weight, whatever you need to do here to make it feel great. We probably won't stay in our downward dog this long as we continue through our flowing. So I want you to make sure that while you're here, you take the time to get it feeling really great. So then you can recognize that and get into it quicker as we go through the flow. So the flow is all about getting our bodies a little more warmed up before we get into some of those deeper poses. Today we're going to also be adding some side plank openings, so make sure you're ready for that. One more breath here. And then we're going to come into our plank as we inhale, and you can always drop those knees, modify that plank every time if you like. Now exhale, keep the elbows close to the body as you lower. Inhale to cobra, pull the belly in, lift from the upper back. Exhale all at once, you're going to move back to your child's pose. And back to downward dog. Feel free to go slower if you want to, or even faster if you want to. Add anything else that you want. Inhale, plank, or modified plank. Exhale, lower. Use that full breath. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. One more time, same thing. Come to downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Come back to downward dog. Inhale, plank, drop the knees, open your side plank. So you're going to come either down to the right hand or the right elbow under your shoulder. Bottom leg is going to be bent, top leg extended back. You don't want to have your foot flat on the mat, it's just the edge of it. Side plank option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, whatever you want to open to today. I do like you to try to at least get the hip up for a moment, and then if you need to bring it back down, that's fine. You can do that a couple times. Then you're going to come back to your full plank. Whether you're modifying it or full plank, take a breath in and out. Come to downward dog, stretch it all back. Inhale, plank, immediately coming down to that other leg. Hand or elbow, opening to the side, maybe bringing the hip up, maybe on the hand, maybe bringing that top leg up again. Think about what you want to do for today. And then coming back to, whoa, I lost my balance. Coming back to your full plank, inhale, exhale. Go back to downward dog again. All right, one more time. Flow through all the way. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Come to downward dog as soon as you can. And then I want you to walk your feet to the hands, come to the top of your mat, come into your forward bend, and relax. Let gravity help you here. Let the head hang. Make sure that the hips aren't too far behind you. Try to keep them over the heels. Let your spine straighten or lengthen. Crown of the head pulling toward the mat. You can have your blocks handy if you think you might use them. Now when you're ready to come up, I want you to bend the knees just a little bit and pull that belly tight and roll it up. So we don't want that lower back to strain at all. Once we're up, roll those shoulders back. We're gonna come to mountain pose. 9:30. All right, we're gonna do a couple of side bends here before we get back into our we're not gonna really flow into our warrior poses today. We're gonna do them from upright standing position. But I do want to work the sides of the body a little bit here. So find your mountain pose. Open the chest, soften the arms, keep that energy going. Inhale, exhale. I feel like I'm twisted. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, back to mountain pose. I want you to find that slower breath again. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Reach those fingertips high, look towards your hands. Exhale, let the arms float back. Use that full exhalation. Inhale, exhale in mountain pose. One more. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale to one side. So I'm going to take my hand to the outside of the hip or the leg, and this arm's going to stretch up and over. You've got another option here if you want to help a little bit with that other arm. Hand or finger's going to circle the wrist. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, back to mountain pose. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go to the other side. So whatever you do on one side, I like to do the same thing on both, even if you try a couple different things, because we're doing it one more time. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back to side one, whichever way you went. We don't want this arm to come onto our head. We want to look kind of up under it. Inhale, arms up. Back to mountain pose. Inhale, exhale. And arms up. Inhale, exhale, other way, wherever you went. Whichever way you went. Inhale, back up. Exhale, mountain pose. Now, stay in mountain pose. Take a breath in and out. That same spinal rotation that we did when we were on hands and knees, we're going to practice it now from our standing position, from our mountain pose. So same thing, visualize your whole rib cage rotating to each side and think of the spine as not really moving forward, back, or sideways, but staying tall as we go into that rotation. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, rotate to one side. So twist, one arm goes forward, the other one goes back. See how far you can go. Inhale, bring the arms back up. Exhale, rotate the other way. Inhale, back up. Exhale, rotate side one, stay there. Inhale, get taller. Exhale, can you rotate a little more? Inhale, stay there. Exhale, rotate a little more. Inhale, slowly come all the way back up. Reach those arms up. Exhale, rotate other side. Stay tall. Inhale here. Exhale, rotate a little more. Inhale here. Exhale, rotate a little more. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back to mountain pose. I want you to roll the shoulders up and back 3 times. Each time they roll back, I want you to try to get those hands a little closer to each other. Once you're able to interlace the hands, or maybe just the fingers, and if even not there, go to the lower back. Pull those arms long if the hands are together. Shoulders down and back, and lift your heart. And separate those arms. Come back to mountain pose. I'm going to go back to the front of my mat. We're going to go into a forward bend a couple times. And then, as I said, we're going to approach all of our warrior work from standing today. Here we go. Full breath in and out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll down the first time, hands to the heart. Now, choose the rolling down and up every time if you've got some back concerns. Your back twinges occasionally, or it feels real tight. This is going to always be a little bit easier on the lower back. Next inhale, come to that halfway lift. So crown of the head pulling forward, nice straight back. Exhale, forward bend, roll it back up. If you want to bend the knees a bit, do that. Pull the belly tight, keep your chin tucked under until you can look forward, shoulders come up and back. Bring the arms up, palms together, hands to the heart, and back to mountain pose. So again, remember that option. We're going to do it once more anyway, arms up, roll down, forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift, whether you're using legs or blocks. Inhale, exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, forward bend. Roll it back up. Come all the way back up to mountain pose. I have to adjust my doors here because I can't see my camera. Oops. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to move on into some deeper forward bend, diving forward and up. Feel free to join me or stay with what we've already been working on. We're going to do it a couple more times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend, leading with the heart if you're going into that dive. Inhale, lift halfway. And using your prop or not, take a breath in and out. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rolling up or reverse dive. Arms out and up, palms together. Look at those hands. Open them or bring them through to the heart center. Come back to mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Forward bend. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Pausing here. Can you stay here now without the arms? Can you reach those arms alongside you? Energize through the fingertips. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Take a breath in and out. Take another breath in. Exhale, dive back into that forward bend. Inhale, reverse dive all the way up. Little back bend at the top if you like. Exhale, back to mountain pose. Roll those shoulders up and back. All right, we're going to step to the side of the middle of our mat facing sideways. And we're going to approach all of our warrior poses from this position today. So I don't have to turn around and all like that. Have your blocks handy if you think you might need them. I want you to start in a wide straddle. Feet should be equidistant from the center of the body. You don't want to have like one foot closer in, right? Toes point straight ahead or to the edge of the mat. Make sure you don't have ankles that roll either way, right? We want the arches to be lifted up. We still have the same feeling in our feet that we do in our mountain pose. Pull the shoulders back, take the arms up. All right, so set up your warrior two with your right foot. So I'm going to turn my right foot. I'm in the middle of my mat. My right toes are going to point forward. My left foot, I'm just going to ease my heel back a smidge. And it should look like that front heel and back arch are kind of lined up. But my body's going to stay here where it already is. Now bend that right knee. Take the feet further apart if you need to. Keep everything here. Now, relax the shoulders. As you come into that warrior two, you always want to keep this knee over the ankle or arch of the foot. You don't ever want your warrior two knee to be beyond the toes or even over the toes. That's too much. Arms here. Again, make sure that your feet are comfortable, your body's open to the side. Warrior two, take a breath in and out. And do another. Now side angle pose, legs stay here, lean in. Take that left arm up. You can also use a block here if you like going a little bit deeper. You can also angle it, angled variation. Inhale, come back up. All you really need to do is take the body back up. Now reverse warrior, you just turn that palm up. Legs stay the same. Now come back to your warrior two, take a breath in and out. Take a breath in to prepare. On the exhale, turn to your high lunge. So as you turn, your body's going to face the front of the mat. You can take that right foot a little further over to the side. So now we don't want our feet lined up, right? Soften the back knee. You can bend the front knee as much as you want. Bring the arms up. Shoulders down. So finding that high lunge position. Make sure that you're pulling the middle in, right? It's really essential that we use those core muscles to help us with our balance. Take a breath in and out. How about a rotation here? Take a breath in, exhale, rotate to the right if you want to. If not, just hold that high lunge. Inhale back up. Stay there, exhale. Take a breath in. Exhale into warrior one. You're just going to plant that back foot. Keep the front knee bent. Take the arms up, shoulders down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, extend the fingertips a little higher. Exhale, cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades tight. Inhale, back to warrior one. Stay there, exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, open warrior two. So line it up again. And then straighten that right leg. Come back to your wide straddle. Interlace the hands over the head. You can continue with knuckles up. You can turn to palms up. Either way, I want you to press the shoulders down. Create some space alongside the arms and the ears. Gently pull the arms back. Now you probably did the grip that you do without thinking. So when we do this again, try to remember to do the other grip. Again, just easing the arms back, not pushing the head forward. Just want you to open those shoulders up a bit. And separate those arms, bring them down, just roll the shoulders back a couple times, circle the hands a couple times. All right, now, we're gonna turn our warrior two the other way. So turn your left foot. Angle that right heel back a little bit. Bend the left knee, keep everything open to the side. So I can feel my knee doesn't feel right. I look down, it's really close to being over the toes. I'm gonna scoop that foot out a bit. Ankle that back foot. Arms at shoulder height. Now, if it feels rigid and tight, relax the shoulders, extend those fingertips, look over that left hand. Inhale, exhale a couple times here, warrior two. Side angle pose, lean into the leg or use a block. Don't let the body turn, it stays open, right arm reaching up. Option to stay there or angle. As you angle the arm over that ear, it should feel like from the hand down to that foot is all in the same diagonal. That's our goal here. Inhale back to warrior two, legs stay the same, arms open back up. Inhale, exhale. Now reverse warrior, left arm up. And back to warrior two. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, turn to your high lunge. Turn the body, set the feet. Then add the upper body and the arms. Find that balance. Take a breath in and out. Inhale here, exhale, rotation option. If you don't want to do that, stay in your balancing lunge. Inhale back to the front. Stay there, exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale into warrior one. Place that foot down. Take the shoulders down, lift the heart. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach those arms back up. Stay there, exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, open to warrior two. Last time here. And come back to that wide lunge or wide stance. Bring the arms over the head, opposite grip if you can. Same thing, knuckles or palms up, shoulders down. Start to work those upper arms alongside the ears, work on those shoulders. Hips stay right in the middle of the mat in the same line as the feet. Don't let the hips move back or forward. All right, separate those hands. Shake them out a little bit, step the feet in. Move the feet a little bit. We're not going to have time for balancing today, so we are going to step back to the top of our mat. Find our mountain pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale into your forward bend. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Hands to the mat. Slowly make your way into your plank again. Inhale as you get there. Exhale, lower all the way down. Bring the arms alongside the body. Tops of our feet resting on the mat. Take a breath in and out. Hold the belly in. Inhale, bring the forehead up. The chest up. Reach the arms back. Option to bring the feet up, but you don't have to. For locust or half locust. Inhale, exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, lower. Turn the head one way. We're only going to do that one more time. Take a little rest in between. All right, forehead to the mat. When you're ready, inhale. Come to the full pose or the half pose. Shoulders down and back. Make sure you're not looking in front of you. I want that neck long. Eyes are going to go forward, but not straight in front. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower. Forehead to the mat. Bring those hands back under the shoulders. And then push yourself up and back into child's pose. All the way in. Stretch the hips back. And then bring the arms in, either under the forehead, maybe alongside the legs, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. All right, now we're going to ease out of that. I want you to bring your legs around in front of you. We're going to be sitting on the mat. If you need to elevate your hips, do that. Legs out, sitting tall. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward bend. I want you to lead with your heart. Don't round over way back here. Reach forward. Hands can be on the feet or the mat. Now inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, ease forward a little more. As much time as you need. All right, slowly come out of that. We're going to roll all the way down to our backs, or if you want to turn to your side and come on down, do that. But as soon as you get down here, I want you to bring the knees in. Roll it back a little bit. Side to side, circling, whatever you like. All right, take both feet up. Press your heels toward the ceiling. Now point the feet and flex. Do a couple with the feet working together. And then I want you to try to work them opposite each other. Same thing. I want you to do ankles circling the same direction. This is for our brains. And then I want you to make one go the other way. That's hard. Even just circling them opposite. If they're going in and out at the same time, I can do that, but I can't have them not do that. Does that make sense? Anyway, just make sure you get them going every direction, right? Now bring those knees into the chest. Open the arms straight out from the shoulders. Take a breath in and out here. On the next inhale, drop those knees to the right, look to the left. Now, if that's a bit much, you can always start the same thing with your feet on the mat and drop the knees. And it's just going to be a little bit less intense twist right through the spine. So think about that. Kind of nice to get all the kinks out right before we go back into our Savasana, but we still need to be mindful of what our bodies are feeling and what we're needing today, right? Inhale, bring those knees up. Again, a little quick roll here. And then when you're ready to go into the twist, you're going to open the arms as you inhale. Exhale, drop those knees the other way. Again, trying to keep them together the whole time and also keep our shoulders on the mat. So that was with the knees together. We'll also do a single leg twist. And we might have time for one more. All right, inhale, bring the knees back up. Same thing, go to that middle ground where the knees are in. We're just doing a little bit of back massage. Now we're going to go to the right again. So that means we need to let our right leg stretch out long. Keep that left knee pulled in. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale and open the left arm. Exhale and twist. Pull that knee as far over as you can while still keeping your shoulder down. Now as we come out of this one, before we do the other side, I want you to come into that thread the needle. So foot on the knee, just like we did earlier, right foot down, or option to bring the foot up. Maybe you're feeling more ready for that. I certainly am feeling, that feels a lot better to me now that everything's been warmed up. If only we could keep our bodies in that warmed up state throughout the day, right? All right, uncross. When you're ready, stretch the left leg all the way out, keeping that right knee pulled in. Next, inhale, open the right arm. Exhale, pull the right knee across to the left. Again, take your head wherever you like. All right, come on to the back. I think we have time for one last twist. This is kind of my favorite. Well, I guess I have two favorites, but this is the one that's going to be a little bit more intense. So option one, to go to the right first, you're going to cross that right knee over the left, keeping them crossed when we go, and then we do the other way to go the other way. If that's a little bit more than you like, you're going to repeat knees and feet together like we did earlier. So same thing. Prepare by inhaling. Exhale, twist, pull the knees over. And bring the knees back up. If you were doing the same one as I was doing, you're going to cross left over the right knee. If you're not, you're going to do the other one. So inhale always at the beginning. Exhale, drop the knees left, look right. And bring the knees back up, uncross. This is the last time we're doing that little back massage, so enjoy that. When you're ready, make your way into happy baby. Anything that works here, right? This is your final little movement here as we prepare for Savasana. So if you like to be still, that's fine. If you like to be active or anywhere in between. And then when you're ready, get into that Savasana. Slowly bring the feet down. Stretch the legs out. We want to first of all Do that full body stretch again. So arms over the head, inhale. Exhale, relax. Take a breath while you're resting here. If you want to, you can turn the head to one side and then the other. Inhale, stretch and hold. Exhale, relax. Keep those arms up for one more. Last time, full body stretch. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly bring those arms somewhere lower than the shoulders, but a little distance from the body. Separate the legs a little bit. Get everything comfortable. If you prefer any other position for Savasana, go ahead and get into that. Try to be mindful of the breathing. That's our big focus here. So we want to just go back to taking that breath in, noticing how we're feeling. Exhale slowly. Inhale slowly. And exhale. Continue to stay focused on the breath. Scan through your body. Make sure that you've worked on letting go of that tension, or you still can work on it if you're feeling anything. Try to keep your mind clear and your body relaxed. And we'll just take a minute or two to rest. All right, stay resting longer if you like. If you're ready to come back up, I want you to move slowly. Wiggle the fingers and toes a little bit, move them gently before you come all the way up. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, guys. Keep enjoying whatever you're doing. I'm going to come over to the screen now. You can join me if you like. If not, that's fine too.